Hey man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like off the gate, all right? Let's go. Okay, what's good? What's good? Hey yo, what's good with it? Huh? Yeah, we out here. You know why I'm out here any damn way right now. Facts. You already know. Yeah, man. Hey, look at here. I'm on everybody channel right now. Yeah, I'm on everybody channel on YouTube and everywhere. You feel me? Yeah, and being that I am on everybody channel and shit, I already know, you know what I'm saying, people that fuck with me, people that rock with me, and even my motherfucking haters. Most notably, my haters. You already know what this is right here. Yeah, you can definitely call in. You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, keep sitting back and obsessing and shit, you know what I'm saying, being one of my fans and shit. You ain't gotta do all that. Yeah, you ain't gotta do all that. You know the best thing to do though, right? Yeah, man, bring hey, look at here, bring that shit to the motherfucking newsroom. That's facts, man. We're gonna get that motherfucking call in line. That call in line. Hey yo, it's jumping right now. Facts. She jumping right now. And that's how we moving. And like I say, you know, with everything that's going on, you know, from the times that I done, you know what I'm saying, made an attempt in order to explain exactly how the fuck how everything went down. Motherfuckers is still out here twisting this shit, adding shit in the game and every motherfucking thing. Got big boy icing and shit, that expensive shit too. I'm talking about that big boy catering shit. I'm talking about cost some money, them motherfucking $300-400 cakes and shit. Yeah, that's how they been doing that shit. I'm like, okay, all right. So y'all want to get out here, right, and then spin the narrative on Wurld and shit. But in the process, you know what I'm saying? In the process and shit of spinning the narrative on Wurld, one motherfucking thing that you failed to, you know, forget, you know, most notably the thing that you failed to forget is what, hey, look at here, that beam stay on deck. Yeah, that beam stay on deck. So yeah, I'm out here. And like I said, I just been hearing so many different lies and shit. Now the new latest lie, yo, this shit is bugged the fuck out. Is now I was beating Miss World. That's the latest lie. And I'm like, damn, man. I'm like, yo, man, motherfuckers is like beyond insane, man. They is beyond insane out here, man, to the point, you know, I can't even do shit but shake my motherfucking head at this. I'm like, okay, word. So that's how you moving with this shit? That's how you moving with this shit now? So now you out here with the fuck shit and you saying that I beat Miss World. See, this the shit that I don't like. You know what I mean? This the shit I don't like. Now, when you just at this bitch, you know, wanting some attention to be able to tell some motherfucking lies and shit, right? Before that you get, you know what I'm saying, into the art of telling lies and shit, right? Come on, man, slow that shit down, man. Bring that shit back to reality. Bring that shit all the way fucking back to reality, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that crazy shit right now. It's hey yo, it's beyond people reaching and yoga stretching and doing back bends and you know what I'm saying, playing the damn colorful squares on the floor and shit, whatever the fuck that shit was called. It's beyond that. But like I say, now I see what it is. Now I see how many low key haters that I actually had, and I definitely seen people that you know what I'm saying wanted to get at me because they knew getting at me, I definitely bring them some motherfucking views. I bring these niggas views, man. Without me, they got nothing. Without me, they got nothing. Listen, right? I've been motherfucking envied. I've been envied since day one of being on YouTube. Since day one, niggas ain't like me. They just ain't like how I move, you know. And more than anything, you know what I'm saying, they ain't like how people gravitated towards me and shit, man. You feel me? Especially from reporting on Kanika, you know, motherfuckers really felt some kind of way about me then, you know, because the research stayed on point. you know, the information stayed on deck, and boom, I just kept doing what I'm doing. You feel me? So I can't think of no better time than now, you know, as opposed to, you know, all of the other crazy shit that's going on right now. I don't get no call-ins, man. You already know me. I'm just going in. Period, point blank. That's how they go. Let me do a backup check, you know what I'm saying, to my peoples right quick. Make sure that they know that I'm in the building because my little phone is motherfucking jumping off the damn gym right now. Let me make sure, you know what I'm saying, that we good. How y'all feel? I mean, you know, aside from all the bullshit that you done heard, you know, I'm looking for some of y'all to come up the motherfucking call in. And shout out, special shout out, you know what I'm saying, to my brother Dave. Brother Dave won't be making it in tonight, you know what I'm saying? Special rest in peace. Brother Dave's father passed today. So, you know, this definitely, you know what I'm saying, there's a hard time, you know what I'm saying, for me, that's my dude right there. You know what I'm saying? He going to loss of family members, loss of a parent, you know what I'm saying, which is very serious, you know, but I'm out here in these streets, man, and I gotta make sure that I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? I don't do no running. I don't do no ducking. Ain't no none of that extra shit. You know, and I got to be out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we ain't got no choice, you know, in the matter of to say, you know, of being in the streets and definitely doing, you know, what we doing. You know, so I had to come on here and then push this damn button, man, because, you know, out of the many people that, you know, I've seen through screenshots that have been sent to me, they got all of this stuff and more, you know, to say about world news. You know, that's why I got that call in line right there. That's right. I got it open. It's ready, willing. It's available, and I'm gonna see what's really good. You know, because I caught a lot of, you know, I caught a lot of sideways play. You know, I had a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that was saying some old bullshit. Right, right. Saying some old bullshit, right? You know, but they never come to this chat, you know. They never on this side. They never in this square. And even when they are in this square, they just be sitting back and motherfuckers spectate. That's all they be doing. Straight spectate. So, you know, while the spectating going on right now, you know, hell, I think it's about 200 some people, you know, that's listening to a live stream from the perspective of Clyde Diva with her line as now saying that I beat Miss World, and that's the type of relationship that we had. I'm like, yo, man, the obsession for me is some real shit out here, yo. The obsession with me is some real shit. And, you know, like I said, whoever that's sitting back and telling her this crazy shit to be on live streams and shit like that and then say, right, this is the wildest shit, man. Like you will never make it. You'll never make it in the movie industry. Like this is so see-through, it's so fucking transparent, you know, for the people that's listening, and even for the people that may even believed it or had the oohs and the ahs and the whole fucking nine. Those people solely and are only the people that dislike me and dislike how I'm moving out here. That's all that it is, yo. That's all that it is, man. And it's funny, you know what I'm saying? It's funny as hell because I never get this, you know, when I'm live. You know, people they gotta sit back, you know, they gotta use their best thinking and shit, and then say, well, hey, you know, let me go live and talk some shit about world news. You know what I'm saying? This they best thinking and shit. This right here bring them the most views. I don't be out here running around making motherfucking videos and shit about other channel holders, you know, definitely that's supposed to be aligned with doing whatever the fuck that it is that they doing anyway. But it just so happens that's how it's going down. That's how it's going down right now. And I get it. You know, it's a lot of people out here that want the clout. It's a lot of people that want to be in my position. It's a lot of people, you know, that pretty much envy, you know, a lot of this shit that I did thus far as my motherfucking accomplishments out here and shit. So I get it. You think a motherfucker mad? No, world ain't mad. World ain't mad. I just be wanting them to address that shit. Don't try to make no little video and shit and get some views and shit simply off a world name and shit. No, don't do that. Come and get it world news. Make sure that you do that because when it comes to the chin checking, man, I ain't for none of that bullshit right there. And especially with, you know, motherfuckers that portrayed, played, and, you know, acted like and shit that they was rocking with me or whatever, you know, only to, you know, accept the lies from a person, you feel me? That's done been, you know, the battery done been put in they damn back end. and shit. So, they just out here now, they singing to the choir and shit. They had them killing me softly with this shit. Yeah, they killing me softly. It's funny too. Yeah. I don't know. And that's the thing too, man. I've had people say a lot of stuff like that, man. I should have added that, you know what I'm saying, within my screen, but most definitely, man, them comments that I'm getting that's in there. Yeah, hit that star 67, yo. You can call that number. You can block your number out and still call that number, one of my app numbers for the call in show tonight, and then just basically express, how you feel about the situation. If you feel some kind of way, you feel me? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, that's what's up, Carla. That's what's up. That's what's up there. Everybody that's in the chat right now. I would either be live. I'd have been live today and all that shit. I said, yo, let me go ahead and hit this button, man, so I could do this exclusive. I feel like people got so much to say with so much that they do got to say. Hey, man, bring that shit over here. Yeah, man. Hey, look at here. Bring that shit all the way over here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, come on in with it. Yeah, come on in. Y'all know we in here. Uh-huh. Unknown caller, you rocking with Wurld. What's going on?
Hey, Wurld, this is Gemini calling in.
Okay, that's what's good. How you? What's good?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I would just like to add to the chat. I've been watching your lives, and I've been, looking at this whole situation, and I'm thinking of it as a fact of I'm putting it in the place of this Me Too movement stuff.
The Me Too movement, word.
Yeah, the Me Too movement where it's getting all and it's getting everybody caught up. Especially the black man caught up in this.
Right.
And it's really sad. My thing is, regardless, the thing is for me is for an individual. I won't say a young lady, young woman. They can call themselves whatever they want to call themselves. But for somebody to sit there and I've just been sitting back looking, and for somebody to sit there and do all of that, and whether you in a relationship or not, that's none of nobody's damn business whatsoever. Period. Goddamn time. Period.
Yeah, but she dumb as hell anyway because she believe any damn thing.
Period.
That's why I just told her dumbass that shit, just like she just told her about the herpes shit, just to see what the bitch was gonna say. Neither of those claims were true whatsoever. I simply just like disregarded her. And in the process of disregarding her, hell, I can't stop a motherfucker for saying, hey, they want to send a motherfucker some money. I can't tell them nothing. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I guess she felt bad about the shit or bad about, either plotting on me or trying to make me look bad or whatever. Like I said, hey, that's out of my control. You feel me? Yeah, that's out of my control.
Mm-hmm.
But see, those things were told. And I said, hey, look, I've said this plenty of times on live streams when dealing with people. Yo, it's at times I may get about 13 inboxes a day. That I only tell certain people certain stuff just to see who's gonna go back and then say something about it. That's facts. I always do that just to see who's gonna say something. I might even send a video of some shit, a clip or some audio or whatever, and then see if that shit get leaked or see if somebody else start talking about it or whatever. And see what you seeing right now with all of this and what's going on with her. You seeing a dynamic behind the scenes script. That's what you hearing. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just. It's like, I mean, and then I'm looking at for nobody. It seems like I'm not saying, like, again, I'm not speaking on nobody. I'm just saying nobody using no damn common sense.
None.
I mean, and then on top of that, why would you even send stuff like that? You already know what's going on. Why would you send something like that to somebody you know is in a relationship? And hell, what if you lied and said, oh, I got a roommate? Regardless of what, it don't matter. Whoever took the way they took it, I mean, fuck, I don't need, that's none of my damn business. Whether you're married, hooked up, for just there 30 days, Who gives a damn? There ain't none of your damn business to be all up in somebody's damn business.
Facts.
Who
Facts.
does that dumbass shit?
A lot of motherfuckers that ain't got shit to do. A lot of
Ain't
motherfuckers
got nothing else to
ain't
do.
got shit to do. You be sitting back watching. You see what's
51
going on.
years old. Yeah, I'm 51 years old, and I don't do no dumb shit like that. Come on now, and if I'm a preacher's daughter or whatever the hell, you supposed to have integrity through the damn roof.
Beyond that, beyond morals out of morals that's beyond and out of the ethers, out of the sky. You know what I'm saying? Out into the galaxy. You wouldn't be doing no shit
It
like
should
that.
be.
You wouldn't be doing no shit like that,
Come
would you?
on now.
Online,
Uh-huh.
on social media, just sharing photos and sharing videos. Man, woman, stop.
But then on top of that, just based on everything I said, trust me, I've seen before, during, and after. I'm like, So, with that being said, I just said I'm thinking to myself, sitting back and checking my own damn self as a woman.
Right.
Who does shit like that? Who does shit like that? And then on top of that, why would you have your son following somebody you following, and this young man seeing it? That's gonna give him a different light about his own mother.
Mm-hmm. Pretty
about
much.
his own mother. What type of woman is you?
Pretty much. And it ain't like he just found my page. That was something she put him on. You feel me?
Yeah. But, and I understand people, like, shit, if it's been me, send me what I got to do for a damn $1,000.
I just say what I got to do.
I got to do for a damn $1,000, but shit, I rightly so, hell, you earned it as a salmon holder. You ain't asked nobody to show me shit to you. They did it on their own cognizance and all this other stuff in between. Hell, I looked at it sideways too, but shit, the way the way it go down is you did it on your own, and then if you go to court, you gonna look stupid.
Real motherfucker stupid.
You gonna look stupid.
Real motherfucker stupid with no proof of a damn
the
thing.
Don't look at her and be like, "Ma'am, you paid for a service. You paid for entertainment.
Pretty much.
You paid for whatever, and you could have stopped them payments at any time. But thank you and have a nice day."
Correct. And that's what I'm saying. Because I wasn't standing there, when she had the phone in her hand, when she was actually putting in the amount of money that she was going to send and then push send. I wasn't the one that forced her to do any of that. Nothing whatsoever. She just scorned. She upset by the fact that she thought that she was going to buy her somebody to be with. So you can go buy weed, you can go buy beer, blunt wrap, you go grocery store, you go get your new car, go get you some new furniture, you go get whatever that you want, but you just can't go going around trying to buy motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? And then you can't be mad and shit when that shit blow up in your damn face. That's facts. That's facts. She thought she was gonna buy a motherfucker, yo. Like she busting out some receipts, the same receipts that I showed, which PayPal clearly has, because of course that PayPal got a motherfucking history. So what the fuck? So yeah, so you just want to show how many times you did that. Oh, okay, we'll just do that again. You like to do that? We do that again. Just to show. And then she gonna sit up and then lie. This is how you can tell she got a mental problem. Because she gonna sit up there and say she sent me $1,000 in 1 month. She said she sent me $1,000 in 1 month. The same lady that I didn't even know her name or who she was or what her face looked like, that was sending me nude photos asking to be my wife. Yeah.
And it sounds like a setup to me. And also, and I didn't mean to cut you off. It sounds like a setup to me, because of the thing is, you're going to try other back doors to get in. You're going to find, well, I can't get in this way, blah, blah, blah. Well, I can't get in this way, blah, blah, blah. And some people take, cordial conversation as conversation. Oh, he hitting on me. All that shit like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wow, that, I don't know. That don't even sound. And again, I don't know y'all. Probably the time I stumble on it during the Nature Boy stuff, And I said, wow, this, and I mean, and to be a man, I would say of your integrity, you didn't have to do, you didn't, you could have been rolled and done some off the wall shit with it, but no. And then on top of that, that shows you the type of person you are.
Pretty much.
You know, that shows the type of person she is. And I'm like, and I literally do feel sorry for her, but at the same time, I don't, because come on, I'm not gonna sit, if you was flamed in the damn street, you ain't getting no damn shots of me, and I don't want the shit you saying.
Right. Right. So you gotta assess all of that. You gotta put all of that shit right there together. And then you gotta think about it. And then you gotta say, okay, all right, so this did happen between, you know what I'm saying, these two people. Okay, so when the part came along with the, hey, stop sending these photos to me. Just think if I wouldn't have kept those photos in the video. Just think now. Now, by all the stuff that she's saying right now, the narrative would have been switched with, he took my money or he got me out of my money. No, you donated your money. And to make matters even worse, why did we live right now? Let me make sure that I go ahead and pull this up. I'm gonna pull up my inbox for a second. I'm gonna pull this inbox quick because this was just today. This was just today. This was just today. I'm like, why is you sending me shit? You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck is going on? They ain't gonna send me.
Still sending you stuff?
Yeah, and not money, but I'm just saying she said, like, what is you sending messages for? You going up on panels and shit, you like crying, you know what I'm saying? You crying to the choir and all this other shit now. Like, come on, man, like stop it. Like this shit going too far right here. Like it's just going too motherfucking far. Like you need to get a grip. You see what I'm saying? And I could tell.
That's total disrespect.
Yeah, I could tell she ain't even give a fuck about that. You got objective. This one thing that I learned too, man. Like being the fuck locked up and shit, man, and there wasn't nothing coming on TV, man. I ain't even gonna stunt, man. You know what I'm saying? Lifetime got some good ass movies, boy. Lifetime got a lifetime, and look here, and on Sunday, motherfucker, Lifetime movie network, man, lifetime shit, man.
Yeah, they do. They call them
Man,
by the plugs. Don't watch them.
man, the motherfucker Lifetime hard in the paint. Shit, I done see some crazy ass folks, some crazy stories, some crazy instances. Have you ever seen the movie that came on Lifestyle that's named Caller? You ever seen that? Was seen Caller?
I ain't been on Lifetime since I was
Man,
my uh
man,
young.
let me tell you about Carla. Carla was so thrown off by this man that she was with that she was into watching him watching other women. And then she got to the point where to believe, that she was, pretty much cool with him having sex as long as she was there. But Carla, right, but Carla started, start killing the women, and then it was left up to her husband, to try to get rid of the body and stuff like that or whatever. But she always would bug him, overdoing that, you see. And of course you can see from that, Carla was a little motherfucking throwed off. In the same fucking sense, how this woman was throwed the fuck off, thinking that I was coming to stay with her, now creating creating all this bullshit. I'm like, where did we discuss any of this? Like when did that when was that even like a thought? Because that never was a thought to me. That was never a thought. I'm like, come on, like you sending photos of you busting out in public open on the floor on a mattress on the floor. So, all right, on the floor. But you can give me $100. Okay, look, they just all right. I'm gonna show you straight from my damn inbox. Yeah, yo, bullshit. You not you straight from the inbox. Look, I ain't even checked the message right. Look, I ain't even checked this joint. I have to pull this up, man, just for everybody in the building, man. Just so you can be able to see. Just so you know that world is not that motherfucker still black. You know how to be black best and shit. That shit looking like that. Yeah, yeah. I'm pulling this shit up. Man, look at here, yo. This shit crazy. Yo. You already know, man. I ain't no here with that blue real shit. You hear me? Real shit. And see, they be mad because they know I keep the motherfucking receipts. Now, for locking that motherfucking message in and shit right there, I'm gonna go ahead, you know what I'm saying, again, to the gram, to my direct message, to my inbox. And I want y'all to see this. I ain't even look through this shit to show you how real that the obsession. Yeah, facts. Okay, because Streamlabs on some slow shit right now. But this shit right here is bugged out. This shit is beyond bugged out. Now this is actual time right now, and this is my inbox. If need be, I will the inbox to actually show you that this is in fact the inbox. Now, hide yourself for this type of shit right here, and you'll see what I'm going through right now. You know, get your DU screen recorders and all that other shit right there, whatever, and then you think. Right. Now let's let that sit there. You see what I'm saying?
I see it right here from a tablet.
You see it, right?
I got you. I ain't gonna say that. Don't whatever.
You see what I'm saying? Now how is that?
3 out.
Right. So, I got it marked through and shit, right? That means not disturbed. Like, don't fuck with me. Leave them contact me for shit.
After you done asked me, you don't want to be bothered, but you keep fucking with me.
Thank you. I'm about to push the message. Yeah. See what I'm saying? I'm about to push the message right now at 10:44. You know what I'm saying? PM. Let's get it, man. Let's go. I have to wait for a second. Oh, you see?
Let's see.
At 7:19 p.m.
Today. Wow. Wow.
Today.
Wow.
Right. Okay. Now let's go back. That's Saturday. Yeah, that's Saturday right there.
I didn't cash you out. Oh my
right. God. And see, she deleted them messages right there because those are the messages with her telling me to stop dragging and all this shit. Boom. That's Monday. Now look at this right here now. Monday, 11:07 p.m. Oh, at the point right now, you know, that, you know, you just gonna stop telling like all these lies and stuff. I'm saying, like, you ain't even got to think about, you know, what you got to say. You just got to tell the truth. And the truth of the matter is, and you know that I'm not lying, I told you to stop sending photos and videos and stuff and asked you if, in fact, you wanted to become business partners with me, being as if that you was making some sizable donations to me. I never for once gave you any indication whatsoever that we was going to be together or anything like that, nor have I ever been to your house, nor did I have any intentions whatsoever of coming to your house, okay? Okay. Now, this is from the messages, and this is what she sent me. That picture right there, which I will screenshot, blow up, and then show you by way because I'm on a PC and I can't push onto that picture. But it states right here, she's saying, you put me on a porn site with a laughing emoji, a skull emoji, and okay. You see this, right? You see this? Did I lose for my call? Hold on, did I lose? Did I lose it? You see this? Okay. Okay, I didn't know if you had hung up or not. I didn't know. Okay, now moving right along. And then, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and throw that back up on the screen in a second, but I just want y'all to see this. This is what took place from today. I said, who said that? She said, and sir, don't ever try to check me about getting on that whole jazzy head. Don't do that. I said, I don't have to check you. I said, you a clout chaser at best, wanting a little fame, tried to set me up. That didn't work. I said, you should have just kept it real. See what she say? Bye, ho. I said, all them likes. Okay, ho. And that's what you are. Like, period, motherfucking point blank.
And why are you still like sending me messages and stuff like that's how I know you got some weirdo stuff going on right now.
See what I'm saying? Talking about I'm glad I didn't cash away that I could have, I would have lost a lot more. See this shit? Talking about I'm blocking you, ho. Don't ever try to talk to me. Why the hell would I be trying to talk to you right now anyway? Like what's the purpose of me reaching out to you? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all think this shit, man, like this is the truth, yo. Like she contacted type of shit. You seen that, right?
That that is crazy. That. See, and then and now technically, I mean, if you wanted to be ornery, dirty, or whatever, you could bring a case. But this is a classic case of that me getting caught up in that Me Too movement shit. And I never did was gung ho on that because you bringing yourself, you embarrassing your own damn self.
This shit right here is called Fatal Attraction. That what this called?
Hell yes,
That's what
it's
it's called.
good verse.
Yeah, this the internet version, the YouTube streets version. That's what this is. That's word up. This called
Yeah,
Fatal
but
Attraction.
I'm gonna let somebody else call in. I just wanted to call in, and I hate you going through that. But my thing, anybody in the chat, if I say personally, shit like that don't make no sense. You watch stuff you follow, and when all of this on the screen, watch who your frenemies are. Watch who they are, because like you say, I don't think, regardless, it's none of nobody's damn business. I could be wrong, but it's nobody's damn business. How you living up with your life? Again, everybody got their own situations that they gotta live through. And shit, if she's gonna spend money like that, she could have bought her. Do you know it's men out there that would love that have got that money?
Unreal,
I ain't
right?
mad at you, brother World. I ain't mad at you, cause if you can get it like that, I ain't mad at you. Shout out to this world. Shit.
All facts,
All
yo.
right, talk to you later.
Okay,
All
no
right,
doubt. Yeah, I appreciate
all
the
right, bye
call.
bye.
All right. Yeah,
All
indeed.
right,
Indeed.
bye bye.
All right. Yeah, indeed. Like I said, I'm gonna throw that call in number back up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the caller that just called through. Like I say, man, that line, is right there. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead, punch that number, call in. Hold on. This world news. You in the building. What's good?
Oh Lord,
Word. What's going on? How you doing?
world.
Yeah, what's good?
Sound like a robot. This just excuse me.
For real?
Hold on, I'm gonna hang up the call right
Hold on. Yeah. Call right back. Call right back. Okay. Yeah, I ain't know what was going on. I ain't know I was robot now. Okay, yeah. I see what's going on. Facts. So I catch him on the call back. Call back right quick. Double app. Okay, word. Yeah, this world. We in the building. What's good?
back.
Hey, what's up?
Hey. So let me tell y'all. Let me tell you why she sent those messages. Okay.
Wow.
See, I knew you were gonna be. Once I see you say, once I see what you just showed. So she was on live before noon this morning. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It was a person in there. One of your being team. Name was Being Team 11.
Yeah.
So I think she thought that person was you,
Oh wow.
and that person kept trying to tell her it's not you. Okay, but she was so smiling and so happy that she really thought it was you.
Can you turn up your volume or kind of low?
Okay, hold on. Let me turn up my phone. Wait a minute. Can y'all hear me better?
Okay, yeah, that's better.
Okay, I had to take it off speaker. Okay, so okay, let me tell y'all. I'm gonna recap. She came on live this morning and said she was ready for the smoke or something. It was before
Okay,
noon, okay?
ready for the
And there was
smoke.
a person in there under Beam Team 11. She thought that person was World,
Wow.
okay? Every time that person would comment, I know that you friended me on Instagram yesterday. You know you still want me, okay? So the
Uh-huh.
person kept trying to tell her, I assure you, this is not World. I assure you, this is not World. The person kept saying, this is not. Then she said, it's Miss World. The person said, I assure you, this is not Mrs. World. I assure you this. Uh huh. Sure you're not. So, she popping pills and drinking Henny and smoking blunts before
Yeah.
noon. Jesus. I'm just saying, like, this woman is that shit crazy.
Was she sitting
And
on the
then
floor?
it was people, huh?
I said, was she sitting on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
But listen, it was it was people in there that do not rock with you. They say I cannot stand him,
Yeah.
but they said your ass is lying. Your ass is lying. And that was people that did not rock with you. So if somebody don't rock with you, tell her something. So one question was that how did you know he wanted to be with you? Oh, he didn't have to say it. I just knew it.
Hey, yo, come on,
So
man.
like so the smile on my face kind of turned to a frown. Like, oh shit, this is crazy. Like he didn't have to say it. I just knew it. He didn't have to say it. I just knew it.
Mm.
Yeah, we know what it was. We didn't have to say it. But it's like, bitch, really? You didn't have to. He didn't have to say he wanted you, but some kind. What's that word called? Telepathy. Whatever. You just knew that he wanted you. Okay, so the receipt thing came up. Just show us one receipt. I don't have to do that. Okay, so if that's the case, so your wife's world. Okay, so someone said, send it to World's wife. Hey, she's not gonna put it all over the internet. That's just proof that you did that. He sent you something. She know what his dick look like. I ain't gotta send his dick. She know what it look like. Bitch, you sound crazy.
This shit is bugged out right here, man.
Bitch,
Oh,
you
this shit
sound
bug.
crazy.
Wow.
She swore to God that BT, she was so happy. She thought it was you. See, at that point, I knew that there was a problem. And the thing is, I don't think she's rocking with nobody. I think this bitch is psycho, just like you said, the Lifetime movies that I watch every Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, I done got my husband watching them, and he watch our boys, so he's like, these bitches crazy. I said, yeah.
Oh yeah,
So if something happened to me, you know what to look for.
that's right.
So I'm telling you, I don't think nobody really put her up to it. I think this lady is off her rocker. Like her elevator is stuck in the basement, is dinging, ding, ding, won't go past the basement. Something is wrong with her.
But you, I mean,
And I think,
you see
go
that? Go
ahead.
ahead. No, no, you go ahead. My bad. You go right ahead.
Yeah, no, something is wrong with her. I'm telling you. Let me tell you why I know something is wrong. I got a sister. Okay, she has to take her medicine. If she don't take her medicine, bruh, the next dude come along, I be doing, how you do it. Don't do it with your neck and your hand. I be looking at him like, don't do it, don't do it. Like this lady is full out crazy, and I think it might be time for you to take it serious, like seriously. I know that doctor stuff and people keep doing all this and that, but listen. It's up to you, but I think it's time that y'all take this kind of serious because see how she's still sending you messages. Do you see that? You ain't said
Mm-hmm.
nothing to this lady. It's time to start taking it serious. This lady's crazy as fuck. Like she's crazy. Like she is. Because listening to her conversation this morning, and listening to people that don't even rock with you. Like I said, they was saying fuck Wurld. But listen, bitch, your ass crazy. What did he say? Huh? We seen all these receipts from him, but you ain't showed us nothing. Oh, he knew. He knew. And you got
Wow, man.
big ass plastic cup. You got a big ass plastic cup of Hennessy. Bitch, where's your glasses at? You drink out of glass. But it is before noon, okay? All right. And then I seen the little taped up picture on the wall. Man, my ass was roll off, fell
I know you fell out, and that's what I
out.
man, she is crazy, man. I got to find that damn screenshot where she damn sent me a picture of her pocketbook with the money in it. I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. She said, I'm not gonna send you all of it. She said, but I'm gonna send you some of it. I'm like, what the? I'm like, damn, what the hell going on with you at the lottery or some shit?
Listen,
Yo, man.
she truly believed in her head that you was about to move, like that you was about to leave
Oh
and come
wow.
wherever she's at. And then she's so hurt. I was looking in her eyes and I said, this is not an act, okay? Because I'm telling you, my sister is one flew over cuckoo's nest, and I'm not gonna lie about that. Like I go check on her just to look at her in her eyes, just to make sure she's taking her medicine. This lady is not playing games. She's dead ass serious. She really, really thought you wanted her. She really do. She really thinks this, and she still wants you now. Because whoever that being team 11 was, she thinks it's you.
Oh wow.
You was doing your own goddamn thing this morning. The hell, matter of fact, you had just did a live and you talked about old Nature Boy. So and she came on live like you wasn't even really off the internet good yet. I mean, like you hadn't even ended your live good yet.
You know what's so funny,
She
yo?
thought it was you.
You know what's so funny? I actually know, you know what I'm saying, who that person is, you know what I'm saying? Because I do have a beam
Hmm.
team, you know what I'm saying? I do have one.
That's
And
right. You sure do.
yeah, I'm
Hmm.
just gonna message them and then I just call them and just show her ass that that's not me. That's not me. You
You're
know what I'm
right.
saying? Like real talk. Like
Yeah,
that's
that's
see this
that's.
some
I'm telling you, that's what you need to do
that's some loony
because
bin shit.
from what I understand, the person sent her Instagram. The B team person sent her Instagram request yesterday, in which she approved it within a few minutes. Yeah, and she said, I know you still want me. He sent me an Instagram request yesterday. That's why I approved you. Man, just listen, Wurld, it's
Damn.
crazy. Okay, I mean, it's like this is how I like looking at this shit kind of serious. I mean, I don't know how serious it looks, but I'll be like, what what your boy Elio say? The third eye. I mean, you better be looking. You have to have that eye somewhere. I'm trying to tell you.
Yo, this
I'm
is
trying to tell
crazy.
you. She thought it was you, and she really, and the whole time she was addressing it like you were there listening to the lie.
What the hell? See, this
And the
that
person kept saying,
deranged
"I
stuff.
assure you, I'm not Wurld, and I'm not Miss. I assure you." So the person said, yeah, if if that was Miss Wurld, right? I don't think she or try to troll you or something in that nature. If she wanted to say something to your ass, like she's scared. But the whole time she was addressing it like it was you. She's crazy.
And see, that's what I'm like, man. And a lot of them people that be on them Lifetime movies and shit, man, that's the type of shit that be going on. You know what I'm saying? Like they be having shit like in the head, and it don't even be real. Like it be so fucking far from reality. That is they actually believe this shit. And I'm just like, damn. And just like when I was talking to her, that's why I was like, when did
And
I?
looking in her eyes,
Man, of course, looking in her damn
looking in
eyes.
her eyes, she believed it.
Man, yeah, she believed
She
that
believed
shit.
it.
That's why I asked. I was like, when did I ever tell you some shit like that? Like, what the fuck possessed you
But
to
when
even
your
say that?
but when your haters on your side, you know something wrong.
Oh man.
When your haters are on your side, for that instance, you know something's wrong.
So you seen somebody that you know for a fact that hate me, one of my haters. Lady's crazy. I didn't know
Yes,
that.
yes, this yes. This person said, "Listen, I can't stand this motherfucker," but
Huh?
he pulled out receipts. He pulled out this and that, and this bitch ain't said nothing. They was like, this lady done gone crazy. Yeah, your hater, maybe one of your biggest haters.
Word.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. Like it's time to take this shit serious. Like this lady, I was looking at her like, and then you up drinking like she up drinking like you packed up and moved out with another bitch. You up drinking and popping perks and smoking blunts before noon.
Yo,
Jesus.
I'm telling you that, man. It's a,
Have to cry like heart broke, like heart broke. A
that is,
woman knows. If anybody's seen that, a woman knows when a woman knows. A woman knows when they a woman serious. This wasn't no plaything. That's what I'm saying. That stuff is crazy. That stuff is crazy. You might need to get some kind of. Well, you got records going. You got all this now. That's that's the good thing about live and YouTube team. Okay, so
damn.
and
I'm
this
tripping.
world, Lord, you better watch out too because you know who they got go after first, the woman. You see Lifetime, they go after the woman first.
On the
So
movies, yeah,
world,
she know. Oh,
on the
she on
show,
point.
I know, and that should be real.
Yeah, she's on
Yeah, that
point.
should be real. Like you know, just they get the ideas from somewhere. You see what I'm saying? Like they still get, even though the movie is not real, they still get those ideas. The
Right.
writer gets those ideas from situations. So I don't know. But listen, the main thing got the back. We watching. So it's just that I know you say I don't know where you say actually, but I know she said she's in California, and I'm pretty sure I think you said something in Carolina, something. But I don't know. Anyway, it's across the state.
Right. And that's what
So
I'm saying.
how could she even think that y'all was going?
You can't ask me that because I don't
It's not
know.
funny,
I
but
can't tell you. I can't how I'm gonna tell you that. That's like me telling you what you gonna get
business,
from the grocery store when you go. I don't know what you got them need from the grocery
right?
store. I don't know what kind of bread you eat from the grocery store or what kind of sodas and stuff y'all be getting. I don't know. I don't know. So how the fuck you gonna just tell me
And then
that
for her,
you thought I was just gonna move to California from Virginia?
oh my
Just
God,
I just uproot everything in
it,
the world and just up and then just fucking move. What the fuck even
oh
possessed you
no,
to think of some shit like that?
no. Guess what else she said? Guess what else she said?
Oh
She was
no.
dead serious. I forgot about
Oh
this.
god.
She said, yeah. She said, yeah. I thought I was gonna steal them away from her,
Uh,
and it backfired on me.
uh,
Girl, bye.
man.
I'm looking like I'm just covering my mouth like this shit is not real. But
Man, I've been
yeah, I
seeing
did. Yeah.
people.
So
That's
I
how
thought I was going. Yeah, I tried to steal him. I
yo
tried to
man.
steal him.
Man, that's scary, man. That's scary, man. I feel like an object, man, not an object of affection, but some other type of object. Like she
Well, I
already
guess you
had
better stop with
intention.
that goddamn laugh. I don't know what that
I
laugh. I don't even know what.
don't know what the man. I don't know what the hell that is, man. But whatever
Oh
that it
no,
is, you
because
know.
you and
Wow,
I'm gonna tell, and I don't care who's listening. If
wow.
it's if it's no, they're not trolls. They psychotic fans. You don't have trolls. You have psychotic fans. So if y'all listening, this dude ain't never been inappropriate. I don't care. I've been listening to you for months now. First hour I was in here. The first hour I was in your room. I knew there was a Miss World. Now, is it my business? Y'all, my husband was my king, real husband. Right? Whose business? When I log onto YouTube and I see you going live, I'm looking at what the hell you're talking about. When you log off, I don't care what you're doing in your personal life. And as far as it, now, see, and now going as far as to saying you're a woman beater, and you don't even call women bitches. Come on now, all right?
I'm telling
Okay,
you,
maybe she can her ass beat. I don't know.
the Matrix is real, man. I like this is oh man, yo, it is what it is. Like I said, I appreciate you calling in. You know, what I'm saying at least
No problem.
expressing
Yeah.
what you feel, and hopefully, I'm not affecting anybody else that way where they'll think that I'm just gonna just move in with them and some stuff or whatever. Because see, now I'm over here looking over my shoulders and stuff. Every time I hear, oh God, I don't know if she's
I
gonna
don't
jump
know.
out. I don't know if she's gonna jump out of the shadows. I don't know, man. Like
I don't know.
I wake up
I
out of
don't
my
know
sweat,
because the way she was talking,
deep sweat. I wake
the
up
way
out
she
my
was
sleep.
talking,
Gosh, yo, like
no.
how she was talking like what? What you mean? What you mean? You said how she was talking? How she was talking?
She said, yeah, that nigga broke my heart. Yeah, that nigga broke my heart. And, but that's my fault. That's my fault. I was so vulnerable. Girl. And everybody, the people that rock with her was like, you looking dumb, King. please. Apparently, people have came over and looked at your video, right?
Right.
That you put out days ago, debunking her. So apparently,
Right.
within the last couple of days, whether they hit like, they came and looked at it.
Man, this is the saddest shit, yo. I'm telling you, man, like this is the saddest shit, yo. And I've been put these receipts out and that, like I say, man, to the people that's even talking about this shit right now, like I say, shout out to y'all MVPs, like for real. But this shit done
Yeah,
been
I
beamed
wish
up,
somebody would call in that
like
don't
what
like
the
you. I
fuck?
wish somebody
They got the
would
option to.
call in that don't rock with you,
Yeah, they
so they
got the
can tell
option
the truth.
to. Yeah, they got the option
Yeah,
to.
so they can tell the truth.
That's what this is
Because when
for.
I seen at least, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not even gonna exaggerate. I've seen at least 6 people who don't rock with you saying that they were on your side on this, and said they still not gonna come to your chat and fuck with you, but they apparently looked at the video.
Right,
You see what I'm saying? So,
right.
but they, hey, all right, I'm gonna let somebody else call in, but yeah, you keep doing what you're doing. And hey, listen, real quick, I think Carbonation the move.
You think so?
I I think they moved. I'm serious because that nigga was on the run. I'm telling you, the embassy, the police, they they called about that girl today. So they look like they in a whole nother Airbnb.
Okay, yeah, and you know what? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool. You know what I'm
but
saying?
that didn't have nothing to do with his so-called. Because you didn't even know what was going on. See, because I was watching that girl earlier, and it was my God, she's being held hostage by all the police. You
Oh
know,
yeah, yeah. No, no,
so
no, no,
you
no. No, I seen that. I seen that. That when he was talking about her hair and shit. Cause see, in my live stream, I got the other perspective, which was about an hour and
right.
45 minutes
Yeah, that's what
before
I'm trying
that.
to say in the chat.
I played Sonny's
Yeah,
joint. Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that all that shit crazy. But he already knew what it was. That's why I say he sit up there like trying to indirectly call people out and shit. I'm like, dude,
Y'all not gonna give me
like,
anybody had nothing to do with that dude. Probably her family and
right.
probably everybody on there that you tell to try to jump off the fucking cliff at 5 months pregnant. That didn't have nothing to do with none of the old school people who was on your ass. That didn't have nothing to do with him. That was the new people watching your dumb ass.
That was some shit. When I
That's who that was.
yo man, yo man,
All right, all right, all right, y'all. I'm still getting tapped. So I'm listening.
that's what it is. I appreciate
Have
you
a good night.
calling
Watch it.
in.
Hey, hey, look. I know you got the damn machete. You better like when you finish this next one. Hold on, let me go get my machete.
Facts, all
That
facts.
machete by your ass.
Yeah, no, oh no
All
doubt.
right,
All right, thanks again.
all right, bye.
All right,
All right, bye.
indeed, indeed. Like I say, more people see this than just me. Like I say, I'm experiencing this, and like I say, from all of the stuff that's even being said, my thing would be from the people who are running along with those things that was said. Excuse me, why did you not do your research instead of just running with this shit and saying just because it's world news, I'm gonna go ahead and then talk about it? Yo, man, this shit right here is crazy. This is bananas, man. Do you see how motherfucking psycho that this woman is, yo? Do you not see this? Come on, man. That's right, man. Put them ones, man. Put them ones in the chat, man. Where them real ones at, man? You can fall out. Hey, you can fall out the bushes and hit that one, man. That's only for the real ones. So when you see them ones jumping up in the chat, that's for that's what that's for. Only for the real ones. You feel me? I know y'all in that motherfucking bushes, man. It is what it is, though. Yeah, come on, man. Let's go. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Come on with it. Mm-hmm. Like I say, yo, that's for my haters. It's for my haters. I only deal with the real ones, man. So all I'm dealing with is the real ones, man. We ain't playing with it right now. Yeah, but man, like I say, doing research is great. Like it's great. It builds character too. If you're a channel holder, because you definitely want to know what's going on. You wouldn't want to present anything that was incorrect. By way of misleading people and stuff like that or whatever. You feel me? So that's great. And like I say, man, shout out to the real ones, man. I see all y'all. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yeah, facts. Right. So that's what I do. I go ahead and then press forward. And like I say, the call in line, you already see that number, man. 321-222-7040. And man, we in the building, man. Popcorn and fella. I love popcorn on the floor and everything, man. Movie script sitting right there, man. Yeah, we in the matrix. You already see the numbers and shit, man. Come on, man. We all the way in the matrix, man. Everywhere. Yeah, this how people be. Caller, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, great. How are you? You in the building? You rocking with World News? What's going on?
I'm pretty good, but I'm just trying to understand. Watching the messages that she just recently sent you, if you did so much crazy stuff to her, why would she still be sending you any type of new photos?
Right, right. And that's the thing. I don't get none of this stuff, man. I just think that all the shit right here is crazy. And the people like you that say pretty sure you see the same shit, the exact same funny shit.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out, and I'm like, well, it seems like it's kind of the other way around. As I mean, it's like she's stalking you. I mean, I don't know what went on in her mind that made her believe that you were going to be with her, but again, if someone has done all of this stuff to me that humiliated me, I would not be even communicating with them in no way, shape, or form.
That's right. That's right. And I mean, and even if you did communicate, I don't even think you would be that comfortable and that comedic to be putting emojis behind the stuff that you're saying.
Exactly. And laughing emoji, it's funny. I mean, I thought you were humiliated. So I don't know of anybody that sends a laughing emoji when something, someone has humiliated them. So I just don't know. I just,
I'm saying, like I say, in order, for people to have an understanding, that's why, like I say, the floor is still open for this. Like I say, somebody you done peep game to. I say, let me open up this call in line. People, they block their number. Whoever just call in for what you seen, just let me know. What do you think really is going on with the situation with this woman right now? I mean, like from what you've seen through videos and stuff.
I mean, from what I see right now, it just seems like somebody is just clearly super and overly obsessed with somebody that they never even met before.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I don't understand. I mean, you made a statement that she's never even saw your private parts before. What the hell are you obsessed with? And you never even saw this person, touched this person, had any kind of physical, uh, interaction with this person. I something ain't clicking right. Like maybe, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like the deck is definitely not full.
It's unreal. And then, like I said, in the whole time that she doing this, she's actually sitting on her bed that's on the floor. That's just a mattress the whole time.
Well, I think she probably should have been taking that money that she was donating to you to maybe, get some things like a bed and whatever else she may have needed for herself because I just don't understand.
Well, like I say,
I,
make it matters even worse. You really wouldn't understand how a woman could be sending that amount of money that many times. With three children staying in a two-bedroom. So, it's a
oh,
lot of
absolutely not.
right. So, there's a lot of things, what I'm saying, to take into consideration when these are in the play, aside from just having a headboard and shit, some box springs. You feel where I'm coming from? Oh yeah.
Well, I know one thing for sure. It's just good that you keep your receipt because had you not had your receipt,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just like any female can just come out and say that a guy did anything to them. If you don't have proof that you didn't do it, you're already guilty. You know, and again, it's making matters worse on her end because she's still sending you communication. I mean, that's just like somebody being raped and they're contacting their rapist.
Right.
I'm just using that as an example.
Right.
I mean, normally if someone does something that's that bad and you know upsetting to you and your life and anything else, you don't want to have any kind of communication with them. Period.
Right. You know, being that I'm pretty sure everybody's in agreement with what you're saying. Now, let's switch the scenario and let's say, what if a guy was sending you, you know, dingling pictures and him whacking off and stuff like that, and then 3 weeks later on the internet, you meet that person. You know, they send you a message and you know you talking and stuff and all that, and they say, well, hey, you know, that was me. I'm the guy. I'm the possessor. I'm the owner. You know, this dingaling right here. I was sending you dingaling pictures and videos of me whacking off. What would you say then?
I mean, I would probably be surprised. I mean, especially if it's somebody that I have had some type of communication with and just not knowing that it was that person. So basically, she pretty much had some type of secret crush on you well before you even knew about it.
Right. But I'm saying, but when the
So,
pictures, when the dude be sending, I mean, when the dude was sending the pictures, you know, you ain't see his face and stuff, and he was saying, "I want to be your husband." What would you think?
oh no, I would probably more than likely me just ask them not to send that type of stuff to me. Period. You know, like the same way that you said you asked her to stop sending those photographs to you is the same way it would have been with me if it was a guy. Like, don't keep sending those types of unwanted and unasked for things to my inbox.
Right, right, and
But
that,
if you want to keep sending me money, okay, you can send all the money you want.
say all that you
But you're
want.
donating, you're donating, you're helping out my channel, you're helping me to grow whatever it is my product is or whatever the case may be. I mean, and that's your dumb ass if you feel like you just got money that you can throw away and send to somebody that you know is not even trying to be with you because you clearly said we can be business partners.
Right,
So I just don't understand what went left to the point where she could have actually thought that you were really going to be with her. Like that it's something like you know when they say you're not playing with a full deck. I don't think her deck is full. I don't think the
it
elevator is going all the way up.
I'm telling you, yo, and that's how I was. I mean, that's how I looked at the whole situation. Like, yo, man, this can't be real. I mean, like, she sent me like, I think she sent me $10. You know what I'm saying? One day, and in the same day, she turned around and then sent me $50. I just was like, what is this? Like, you know, and I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm trying to put it all together and make it make sense. And I'm like, like, what the hell is going on? You know, this was after the,
So so
stop
what did
sending photos.
so what did you think when she started sending you the money like just out the blue? Like what was your thought?
Well, to be honest with you, at first, I didn't think, nothing of it. I just was like, well, damn, that's what's up, whatever, what I'm saying, that it was within the course of me going live, which is my show. It must have been something she identified with and said, hey, I support this dude. That's the way that I looked
Okay.
at it. But then, when it happened second time, I said, okay, I need to just hold loose. I need to just chill because I feel like right now there's somebody trying to set me up. That's what I said. You see, and
Mm,
that's when I started keeping the photos and stuff because I had already told her like stop, like sending the stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I was like,
mm-hmm.
why would you even do this? And then that's when like the messages in my inbox now that you can see that's done been erased or deleted or whatever, right? That's when she was coming with it. Well, I'm gonna still support you, and I'm like, what you mean? And she like, I'm gonna support you as long as you tell me not to. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it
Yeah,
just,
that don't even sound right. Like why would you say not to if you like the you know
I don't know, did my app time out? I don't know if my app, yes, it did. Caller, you can call back in if you need to. Sometime that does happen. Sometime that the app does tune out. Let's see if I can get you back on by opening back up. And pardon me, guys, for the app timing out. And I'm gonna pull this right back up. Yeah, but like I say, it's more people. Like I said, undoubtedly, yo, it's more people than just me. You know what I'm saying? That that share similar damn views with all this right here. Okay, this the number that was listed. I'm gonna try to get this number a call back. Oh, they probably like, who in the world is this? That might not even been a number. Let me look through this history and then see. Uh, yeah, that was the number they called. That was the number they called. At least I think any damn well. I got two eight numbers. I'm not for sure. Yeah, but yeah, call if you're in the chat right now. My apologies for my app timing out. Some of the apps been doing that. It'll be like, do you want to wait or just start over, whatever. I just always hit start over. It ended the call, So like I said, we back in the building. We still here. We up tonight. Live stream call in with world news. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. I didn't even have to make the screen. Just titling this and titling it alone. Is enough. You feel me, family? And if you haven't already hit that like button, I do urge you to do so. And once again, man, we up in the building. That's right, man. We here for it. We here for it. Somebody look for that number. Okay, word. I got that number right there. Call in number for the call in line. Come on, man. Let's get them calls in, man. I need to hear this. That's right. The rest of social media need to hear this because it's been a little biased as of lately, But hopefully those people will go back and then review those receipts and then come to their senses and then actually see what the fuck World was talking about. All right, we still up in here. We here. I'm waiting. Call in. Call in. What we got? What we got? Okay, we at the hour and 8 second marker. Right now to call in tonight. That's right. I see you, Shalinda. Shout out to Carla. Yeah. Shout out to Ezekiel. Say it's an 804 number. Okay. Yeah, man, I don't even know what's up with that call in. What you call it? The motherfucking call history. I'm thinking the call history was that last number they called me. It don't even have like the time or nothing on that joint. I'm about to step my Android caller app game all the way. Okay. Yeah, I get it together. You know what I'm saying? Until then, man, like I say, yo, we here. And we here. Let me make sure I ain't sounding like Craig Mack and shit right quick. Okay. Okay. Yeah, man, because they was complaining and shit a little earlier. They was like, I was sounding like Craig Mack. I was sounding a little robotic or whatever. I don't know what's going on with that. There may be a few complications, a few glitches within the app. I'm thinking that what it has to be any damn way. But yeah, man, hell yeah, man. Like I say, whenever you feel strange and some shit like that or whatever, and it's starting to look somewhat like a Lifetime movie. Shit, man, 99.9 motherfucking times it is a Lifetime movie. You just gonna be living that shit, man. Like I say, man, it's a lot of wackos and weirdos out here, yo. For real. Caller, what's good?
Hey, world.
Hey, how you doing?
It's Carla.
Oh, peace. That was good. All right, that's what's up.
Hey, y'all in the chat. How y'all doing? Hit that like button. That fucker is free.
That's right. That's right.
Hit
Smack
that
that.
fucker.
Yeah, smack that. So what do you think about all of this stuff that's going on right now?
I think that I do believe that that for one that it was a setup. I do believe that. I do believe there is a lot of what you call it, like the pot calling the kettle black. That's being done. I think that there is a lot of people who are writing the world is trending ways simply because they don't like you for their own personal reasons. And that's fine. But like if you're gonna put out information on somebody because you don't like them, at least
fact checked it. You know what I'm saying? Because like, what are they gonna do when they have to eat those words that they put out there about you? You get what I'm saying? And then to even say that you beat on Miss World
That's some
and
fuck shit.
it's just a lot of this shit is so absurd to me. Like for real, for real. Like a lot of times I sit back in the bushes or I'm in the chat, but I don't really like call in. I don't
Right.
chime in. Like I just speak in the chat. But like I've known you for a very long time, and I myself have donated to you, and you have never came at me in any type of sexual, derogatory, or any type of way of a sort. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I honestly feel like Shawty just was feeling you, and she got her feelings hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And I don't like. I feel that it was a setup, but I think that she. Okay. I, for one, have had a situation here on YouTube when it comes to personal private pictures being sent to a certain YouTuber or YouTuber period, right? And those pictures being shared. But at the same time, I did not continue to associate with that said person. So for her to continue to associate herself with you via Messenger or, Instagram Messenger or whatever it's called, is absurd to me. To continue to go on a rampage, to like go on a tour, to like bash your name, like if you're humiliated, first off, you didn't even expose her because nothing privately was shown, okay? And for people who are channel holders who call themselves trying to put it out there that you exposed somebody when at the same time they also cheered on a channel holder who also exposed someone, but that's neither here nor there. But it's a lot of how can I say it? Like I don't want to say names because I feel like when you put names to people, then people go looking for people, and then that only gives them subscribers. And people like that don't deserve subscribers. If you get what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I got you 100%. And that's a lot of times why it's done been in times past. People done made videos and had all kind of fuck shit to say, and I simply didn't even respond because responding actually brought attention to them only because it was me. That was it. Only because it was me.
And like, yeah, for real, because like, and that's like I've always told you, like I'm so proud of you because I remember the community how it was in the community that we come from, the KJ, J4K community, and how things were and how you basically made a turn for the better for yourself. You got into carbonation and you dedicated and put forth all of the effort. And then for people to try to tarnish your name from the J4K community is just straight up bullshit and haterism to me, if you ask me. They're just hating on you because of the people that you associate yourself with. And I'm going to just say it like it is. You can't get on you can't get on your platform and try to bash or belittle someone for basically the same thing that you did to another woman. You know what I'm saying? Not you. Let me make sure that's clear. Not Wurld, but I just don't understand.
It's all good.
I don't get it.
See, this is what you got to get and you got to understand. You see, when you're doing it for the views.
Some old ass videos been shown all over YouTube. They don't have no validation. Try something else.
Oh, you talking about which old videos you referring to?
It was with a mate guy. I saw that on the channel.
Oh yeah, Wurld. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's old. Regurgitated shit to try to make someone look bad to new people that haven't been around. To make them have an ill feeling towards you about something that's already been debunked.
That's wild. But see,
I've known Wurld for a very long time, and I'm not gonna sit here and let people that were once ride or die, hardcore buddies with him because they're in their feelings, turn on him because of who he associates himself with, and all because some bitch want to pop her pussy open in a back chat, basically, knowing that he had an old lady.
But
when I did it, knowing that someone had an old lady, it wasn't a problem.
Hey, that's
everybody's talking about Clit Diva, but they ain't saying nothing about like Man, the hypocrisy is absurd
Oh no, it's
on
real.
YouTube.
It's real. That's how it go. But see, you
Yes,
know,
it is very real. And normally I don't say anything, but like I'm so sick of it.
man,
I'm so sick of it.
I've been dealing with this
People
shit since
claim that
day
they're taking
one.
a turn, a change, and they're not feeding into the drama, but then when they feed on someone else's issues, make content of someone else's issues.
Hey, well, when you
They
don't
weren't even
have,
subscribed to Diva. They weren't even subscribed to the person who did the video with Clit Diva.
but see,
And now
that's
all of a sudden they
see that's the
like,
thing
oh
because
my
see, I was the
god.
person that introduced this person to social media as well. I also got
Yep.
the damn 4 hour audio of that as well. But yeah, I definitely go into that too. You know what I'm saying? And
I remember her the first live, World. I remember all of that. A lot of these people, a lot of those people, said people, I'm not going to say their names. I didn't know them from Carbonation. I knew them because of you. And that is why I subscribed to them. By you. Off of the strength of you being associated with them and them being on your platform and you working with them. And I think that it is bullshit for someone to have a relationship offline with someone and to take the word of somebody else for an interview,
Right.
for views and content, and not reach out to the said person that they have a freaking relationship with. I think all that is bullshit. It's a fucking setup. If y'all need content that bad, y'all need to go someplace else. Go in other, like, there are so many people on YouTube that you can find content from. Okay, don't do content on people in the community that you see every freaking day when you go live or be in other people's chat.
Hey, like I say, he ain't the only person. You know what I'm saying? They just opening up the floodgates right now. They all they want to cash in off of the world news wave. I get it. I've been trending for a minute, but it just so happened that when my chat had 800 and 900 people up in that jank, you see these same people, they didn't even recognize me. They didn't think to make a video and say, "Yo, look, brother, motherfucking, he done jumped out the gym with this thing. He doing outstanding. He's awesome."
Yeah.
No one said that. So that right there just bring confirmation to me of on what I'm doing. I gotta stay consistent with it. They hate it, you understand? And I know they hate when I'm in a position where I'm looking fucked up. Nah, I ain't fucked up. Ain't none of that. These right here were nothing but well orchestrated lies. You see, and that came from people that wanted to, join the game. They wanted to talk about the shit too. And then we had a person that wasn't psychologically fit enough, to be honest with you, to even own a damn smartphone. That's what the fuck is going on.
Yep.
Yeah, period, point blank.
Exactly.
Period, point blank.
Exactly.
They don't need no smartphone. Yeah. Yeah, that shit is crazy as hell,
so
man.
crazy,
But I sit back, you know what I'm saying, and I look at all of this stuff and I say, well, damn, when was someone going to at least look at the perspective from the other side? You understand, as opposed to just instantaneously saying, hey, this took place, with a woman, so this is what we're gonna roll with. But it's the same way if the authorities were called and a lady actually said that she was, attacked physically, she had got smacked or choked up or whatever that the case was.
Right.
As soon as the authorities get there, the first thing they're doing is they're going to the man, and the man is being detained, possibly being arrested. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Just like when Emmett Till with wisdom, looks like when Emmett Till
what else
was.
gets me too?
Huh?
You know what else gets me is that people are so quick to say, "Oh, it's revenge porn." People really need to educate themselves on words such as doxing, revenge porn, and other words. For real, for real.
See,
people
say
we are a lot of adults on here. People don't have a lot of common sense.
Right. I mean, because that don't go within the confines.
I take that back.
That
I think that it's not that they lack common sense. They just don't like you, World. They don't like the fact that you are growing, you're prospering, and you're doing well in the lane that you're in. How many people have from the J4K community have you seen with over 1,000 people in their chat?
Right. That's my point. That's my point.
So that's why I say I fucks with you. Like, you and I, we've had our private conversations about certain things. You know how I feel about certain things. But at the end of the day, I fucks with you because I see your potential and I see your growth. And fuck that. You ain't here. You ain't out here uh, trying to hold people back and take all the views and keep all the content for yourself. You do lives, you do videos, helping people how to teach people how to go live, how to do all different other types of things. Where other YouTubers charge you to do that.
Facts.
And
And
you do it for free. You do it for
right,
freaking upload.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I fuck with you and fuck the haters. Fuck anybody who's against you when it comes to this whole little situation. And it is what it is. Like, you're gonna rise above. You rise above everything. When you do good, good comes to you. So you just gotta weather this storm and get through it. Cause I already know you've already got through it.
Oh yeah, it's like
You
I
ain't
said,
lost this
all this stuff
world.
been
You know,
debunked.
but you know what? But this what tickled me though, right? Like when that person, the interviewer, asked her, did she have any pictures of you? She was like, no, I don't have anything. Well, how the hell? What was you in love with? Because most of the time you don't show your face on camera, World. So what was she in love with? The black screen?
Hey, all I can do is
I mean,
just
I know what you look like. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, what the hell? She was in love with the black screen?
I don't. Hey, you know what? Hey, yo, you know what I heard? Yo, I heard this lady, and this lady told me say she was because it was in the comments. I was on Instagram, and I just I wanted to bust out laughing. I ended the lie. The lady said she was in love with my she was getting off on my voice. My voice was getting her
Oh
off.
shit!
Yeah, my voice
Look,
was
I'm gonna
getting
need
off.
you to put one of them voice changers. Keep
I
your
don't know.
don't do a black screen. Just put a picture up there. Just find you like a regular old avatar picture. Put up there and then do like a voice changer so that way women don't get turned on by your voice and be trying to seduce your ass with them pussy pics and flicks and shit like that.
This shit is
But you know,
bug.
shout out to Miss World though. You know what I'm saying? She's a writer. And guess what? I don't blame Miss World for telling her whatever the fuck she needed to tell her. So guess what? Any woman that want to find out information on her man gonna tell the next bitch any fucking thing to let that bitch know, like, yeah, I'm on your side, bitch. Tell me. That don't mean that the shit is true.
And that's how you know she young minded and definitely young. She's young minded and inexperienced when it comes to these YouTube
Yeah,
streets. And like I say,
yeah,
once again, just to bring clarification through revenge porn, what you're doing is showing and you're
yeah,
sharing nude images of someone without their consent. That's
yep.
what you're doing. All I
That's
did
right.
was simply, present this information to be able to protect myself by way showing people the connection behind a person
But a
that's
person but this the thing with the world, right? The same thing that you did, the same person that's interviewing or doing like speaking on in representation of her has done the same thing and has praised another YouTuber for doing the same exact thing. No clitoris was shown or vagina hole, none of that was shown. So how can the pot call the kettle black?
that's right.
They just doing it for just to have something to say. I'm telling you, that's all that it is. And it's sad because, like, when you think highly of somebody and then you really see their true colors, you just have to accept it for what it is and just move on and leave the past in the past. And that's what I've chosen to do. But at the end of the day, don't bring other people down so that way you can pull yourself up.
Well, like I say, it is what it is. I appreciate you for calling in, and I appreciate you, what I'm saying, for recognizing what the hell is going on and at least speaking on that. And it is
Damn
what it
right.
is. It is what it is.
So I'm gonna get down so the next caller can call up. Y'all people in the chat, in the bushes, y'all call up and give y'all opinion. Don't be fair. We're
Facts.
gonna check y'all.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Call in, give your opinion just as easy as y'all type in the chat. Y'all can call if you ain't like World say you can call in private if you don't want to give your number. And you don't even have to say your name. Just speak your opinion on it. Speak how you feel. So I'm gonna go back down to the chat. because I had it pulled up, so I don't know what's been being said. So, shout out to you, World. Like I told y'all, folks, with you. You already know that. Go join Carbonation for all I fucking care. That's what they could do.
Europe.
So, all right. Bye, World.
All
I'll be in
right.
the chat.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for calling in
Bye.
again. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Next caller. You know what I'm saying? If anybody need to call in, I know I seen Miss Red say that she was gonna call in and the words were too damn small. So, I wait on her to call in and anybody else that need to call in. Like I say, man, this is definitely, what I'm saying, the pot calling the kettle black, and now I'm out here domestically abusing, Miss Red and all this other stuff, man, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Europe. Europe, you already know. You know what I'm saying? I love myself. Know what I'm saying? Peace infections. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, these people is crazy, man. Carla, hello, how you doing?
You know my damn number. Ain't no damn call. How you doing?
Hey, like I said, we on YouTube, so I have to at least say Carla. You know what I'm saying? How you feel? How you doing?
I'm not. I'm a caller.
I mean, just into the show. You know what I'm saying? But you Miss Red, Miss World, come on with it.
I'm just trying to get some clarification because I was really doing something totally different when I was told you beat me. I'm trying to figure this out because all the years that I've been around you, I'm trying to figure out. It's just amazing. If I take a warrant or press charges on a motherfucker for putting my house in jeopardy, and if you put your hands on me and people didn't see you for a while because you know how police are in any state, I don't care which state it is, what do you think they're going to be like, where were they, right?
Facts.
Because I'm pretty sure, you would probably be locked up and going to jail and all of this. And that's, you know, just like you just said, because they don't play that shit. So when did you put your hands on me? I just want to ask questions because I need some verification.
I'm trying to
Was
figure
it
out.
before this, or was it after this, or was it? I'm confused.
I have no recollection of any of that. None whatsoever. I can't say that any of that happened, and I don't even know why the person that's saying that is saying that that happened.
So this guy that supposedly this old ass motherfucking video that was being played or whatever the fact is, I don't know. I was just, told I don't go on nobody's page. I've been logged off of YouTube. So unless somebody say it's very important, I will log on that bitch quick. But didn't that guy come on your show and say that the stuff he said was a lie and that he was mad with you?
He actually went on Black Cherry's show. She had him on the panel. And she had him on the panel
Okay.
because she was thinking that he was gonna come on the show and then, trash me out, and say all of this stuff. But he actually got on the show and then say that, hey, I was upset and I lied about that. And that's exactly what he did because none of that actually happened any damn way. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Okay. I just knew that when I was, really on YouTube like that with you that I heard it. I just didn't know if it was your page or I knew I heard him say that. So that's why I'm like, you going back to an old video, saying what, 1989? And then, this 2019, the man already said he lied. I mean, now you're supposed to be doing schemes and shit. But, it's so much other shit that I can sit here and say, but I'm not going to say it. But for anybody that believes any of that bullshit, and yes, I put a lot of motherfucking traps in those goddamn emails and them shits that I sent. And I also recorded that little small ass apartment that she got because she didn't know I was recording her, and I don't give a fuck. But you think Wurld was gonna come and live with you, and that's fine. I ain't look. I'm not taking up for Wurld. What he did was wrong. What you did was wrong. But I don't see nobody saying shit about like how the fuck I was feeling, which that's okay too. But in the same time, this motherfucker cleans up every goddamn day. What the fuck did you think you was gonna come down there and do in that nasty ass 2-bedroom apartment that you was pulling clothes from up under behind your bed and shit? Man. What did you think he was gonna do with you? Man, you thought money was gonna move him? He had money here.
Man, I don't know. I wasn't trying to be sleeping on the floor though, on the mattress anyway. You know, I never agreed to any of that. That never was my intention. You know, sleeping on the floor on a damn mattress, you know, like nah. That wasn't gonna happen. And I'm just trying to figure out how she just I don't know. I don't even know if she imagined this shit or she just thought of it or dreamed it. I don't know. I don't fucking know. You know.
I don't know either because I mean the shit that she told me, you know, you would have thought that you went down there. Actually, that's why the fuck when I first addressed her, I said you nasty. And, you know, it was things that I said because I said it out of anger and I said it out of hurt because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, so you trying to say he been down there? And then you gonna try to act like you don't know who I was. You know my motherfucking page. You knew my page.
Been down
you know
where?
My fucking Instagram page was Miss Wurld. You knew that.
But been where? Been down where?
To where she lives at.
California. From California. I've been so
yeah.
At what time did I leave and go to California and then come back?
I was trying to figure it out. I asked her, did she buy you a plane ticket? I asked her, did you catch the bus? And all she kept doing was crying. Like, you know, I couldn't really get nothing out of her. She just kept crying. Like, she had really had, touchable intercourse with you. I mean, this girl cried so bad. I was like, damn, I can't hear you. You just stupid. And I wasn't doing that to belittle her, but I had to tell her how I felt. Because I'm not giving a motherfucker $800 for a nigga that I'm going to sit here and bust it open and all I see is a black screen. No.
With
it ain't a motherfucker on YouTube to this day, even before me and you started talking a couple of years ago, which don't nobody know. Like I said, they just thought you just up and moved here. Which fuck them, because I don't give a fuck about what nobody say or what they think, because I know. But I want anybody that can say they got a picture of misread any part, whether it was my foot. Well, I do know Huggy when he it was trolling me. He got a picture of my thigh, but I mean that's because you was trolling my goddamn truck and you know doing what you do. But I'm talking about me sending somebody a piece of my body part. You know why they didn't do that? Because they know how I carry myself. When you know how to be a woman and carry yourself, then you know you're not going to be out here on that fuck shit. I'm not going to text nobody whether I like them or not and tell them I want to be your wife or I'm going to just send a picture and cover my face and open my lips or whatever the case may be. I don't know everything that y'all did because I told you, you know, it was a lot I didn't know. You know that. I'm not going to sit up there in front. So I'm still saying, you donated. It's a lot of people that donated. Did they not know that I seen what they donated?
Undoubtedly.
And I didn't see them sending you no motherfucking pictures. I didn't see them saying anything. I always seen people say, I love you in this world, or y'all good as a team, or whatever the case may be. And there was a lot of people that would call me on the strength because you will misunderstand what a person says being as you are a man. And I know what they meant because I can interpret from a woman's point of view. And what I used to come and do to you, Wurld, what did I say to you? Would I not tell you, well, this is not what she meant, and da-da-da-da-da, and what you'll do? You'll unblock them because you took it the wrong way. Men do that sometimes. But I'm just trying to figure out how somebody think that you was going to hit me, first of all, and still be living. On top of that, at least with not a gunshot wound before you go to the goddamn, get locked up.
Man, all this shit funny as hell, y'all. All of this shit is funny as hell, yo. I just can't right now, man. You know, just dealing with all of this.
I'm just trying to think what the fuck. I mean, I heard Carlo, but I'm just trying to think like what in the world could have actually been. I mean, is your voice that damn sexy? I'm just confused. I really am.
I am convinced that I got motherfucking Barry White on Smash. I got motherfucking Albie Shore on Smash. I got Dottie Simpson from BT what was the Video Soul. I got him on Smash. I got Roller Martin on Smash. I got Boyce Watkins on Smash. Yeah, I got all of them on Smash, man. That's what it is, you know, and it's trending, you know. So who knows where I'll be featured as next, you know. I don't know, you know, just I don't know, you know. Like I said, all this free promotion, you know. Hey, you know, it is what it is. But the lies is something that I don't appreciate, and I know you don't motherfucking appreciate either, because that is clearly some fuck shit, y'all. That's where it up. That's clearly some fuck shit.
I mean, well, you know, since she always want to say, you know, somebody needs Valtrex, you know, I went out and bought us some. So, you know, since we got the herpes and shit, so, you know, hey, I mean, you know, we just could be, you know, I'm just going. I mean, how long does it take to have a breakout? Even though I'm a nurse, I just want to know how long does it take to have a breakout? Because see, like I said, I set your dumb ass up with a lot of shit, and you so stupid. It's how young man your ass is to sit there and believe everything that I told you. I told you different dates and shit, and you sitting up there dating that. Oh, I sent them $100 that day. I sent them $200 that day. I said, you dumb. I said, you downstairs. I said, you sending him money? Because he didn't. I just thought he needed a haircut. I said, he don't have to pay for haircuts. The barber here don't charge him. That's my barber. He don't charge. Well, I don't charge. Don't get charged for a haircut.
She said
he gets it free.
She said she got tired.
So you said sorry for him because she got your T-shirt.
Yeah.
Maybe she wanted you to be, you know, maybe she wanted you to take that off. Maybe that's why she mad, because she didn't get to see all of that. Or if she did, I don't know. I can't. Let me say I don't know about if she did or not. But that's what she said. She got tired of you looking like, you know, you need, like you were scrambling, like you needed some help.
Wow, unreal. Yeah, she said she got tired of, you know what I'm saying, seeing me with my blue wife beater on and stuff. You know what I'm saying? She was like, she felt like, you know, that I needed some help or whatnot. You know, that's the way that she explained it, and I just was trying to figure it out.
But you can't get tired. Nobody can get tired of pictures that we took when we was going places and did things, because don't nobody know, because we don't post shit on here because motherfuckers is too nosy. I mean, so I still don't get it, because nobody shows their. And of course, everybody done seen what I look like. They don't put my picture on blast like I was ugly, but ain't a goddamn thing ugly about me. Nothing. So why they want to say you want to travel from here to here to here to here and do all this bullshit, y'all need to kill that noise. This shit is old, it's dead. Y'all ain't got no stories. Y'all ain't got no content. Go find you some. Because Wurld really is not worried about it. And I damn sure not. I sleep good every motherfucking night. Every night.
Tell you, man, motherfuckers is petty as fuck, yo. It is what the fuck it is. Now, you know, on a whole nother spectrum, I think they got something going on. Jazzy over there talking about some coochie gate or some shit like that or whatever. I'm like, yo, man, motherfuckers is tripping. And have some of the people that even thought, you know, that I was some bullshit, that still don't rock with me, still know that this is in fact some bullshit. All of it. Some bullshit. A poorly written script to me, you know. I think it's poor as fuck, because I seen through the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all it was a little setup, you know, and then somebody that was off a little taste. That's all. Yeah, that was off, you know. And like I said, I can't force nobody, you know what I'm saying, to send money so I can, you know what I'm saying, go buy the dog some dog food and shit. I can't do that, you know, because we got to eat. Everybody got to eat. Dogs got to eat, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got to eat, you know what I'm saying? That's right. Gas in the car, all of those stuff right there. All off of the black screen. All off the black screen.
Yeah.
It's off the black screen.
Well, I mean, basically, I I would at least would have been like, look, I got to see you. Well, I'm doing this. You got to be doing this. I mean, if we were through it through the phone, I got to get something. I mean, we can't just sit here and do that. But I do want to say this to you. I don't care how many people keep talking about this. You making her more relevant than she is. If she paying $1,200 for a 2-bedroom apartment with 3 children, and you got a grown child that, or she said that he was subscribed to you. Do you think if I sent you pictures that any of my children gonna be subscribed to you?
Right, that
For
part.
one, I wouldn't even have my children on fucking YouTube like that. But you need to stop giving this shit energy. Like, it's frustrating, but you got so much potential and intelligence to do everything else that motherfuckers can't do, and you can hold a fucking crowd, that you need to stop giving this shit energy. I don't care how many platforms she go on. Let her go. She was supposed to be going with her number one guy, Sinetta. I have still not seen that one. Because I'm pretty sure somebody will hurry up and hit me and be like, oh, go check this out. The same way they told me somebody was talking about you ain't hit me. And I'm going to straighten that out. Hey, I'm not going to lie for no motherfucking nigga.
That shit is crazy, though. That shit is crazy.
I wish I thought a nigga hit me. Hey, any one of my kids for anybody.
That shit is crazy, man. That's why I say, man, people just, they put them narratives out there, and for people that don't have enough sense to see what the hell is going on, they run with that shit. And for the people that dislike you, those are the people that believe that, and those are the people that promote it. That's right. They endorse it. Fuck shit. I see what's going on. This ain't no shit every day I'll be talking about. I just say, well, hey, let me just, have a call in, allow people to call in and to be able to express, what their feelings are in reference to everything that they heard. Because you and I know, what the truth is, all that shit that they talking about, that shit watered down, and she already know threefold. She wrong as fuck, to be honest with you. And she's a little mentally off.
But I mean, she's making it seem like that you're still communicating with her. That's what's keeping it going, because she keeps saying you texting her and all this other shit. So, like, that's what's keeping it going. And anybody that, is going through this, of course, they're going to believe her. That's just like if I get on there and told them that you hit me. You think that wouldn't be trending all through motherfucking YouTube? But what the fuck would I look like telling a goddamn lie for? I mean, come on now.
For the clout. Straight for the clout. That's right.
I don't need none, because I don't go live. I don't do none of that. You don't tell me all the shit I need to know. I still don't go live. Yeah,
but I'm saying if you was doing it for the clout, that's what it'll be done for, to get up here and then tell a lie and be hooting and hollering. Because if she had Sinetta in her inbox, which she clearly shown, and was talking to a married man as well. You see what I'm saying? She talking to Sinetta. Why she couldn't have, abandoned this community and just went on Sinetta's show. When you go on Sinetta TV, that's your big break. Black News 102. You done made it then. It ain't like, just being on a, old Instagram or something, with old Boyce Watkins or Tyreek Nasheed or, the likes of people like Young Pharaoh. No. When you get on Sinetta on YouTube, that's when you made it. That's right. That's when you done made it.
But I can't say this. When she said that, Sinetta said that, why would you give him $1,000? I could have gave it to you. And she said that she would be on his platform, and that she was going to go on Nature Boy's platform because he was so sexy and he's more of a man than you. That made my fucking stomach hurt. That made me think, like, what the fuck was you even thinking to think that this bitch I'm sorry, I ain't gonna call her bitch, but this girl said that Nature Boy is more of a man and he's sexy. I told her she was fucking nasty. I said, you think that man with those diseases is sexy? She told me, hell yeah.
She said that.
So why was you coming there? Why was she coming your way there if she got Sinetta with all this money that he said he could have gave her the 1,000 instead of you giving it to World
Uh-huh.
and had her come down to New York, which I don't know where this man lives at. So if it was all of that, why is all of this a big deal? Why is it about World? It's always something. Any little thing that World do is always something.
It's
And see, by
always something.
reckless, quote unquote, allegedly sending over a video, see, people still sitting back and don't know what's going on and what I got going on. So I just sit back, and that's why I say I had to log myself off that shit. You know, you were still alive, and I was gone. You used to be all alive, and what was I? Gone.
Right.
I don't want to deal with this shit no more.
That's
That was
right.
my choice to goddamn not be on YouTube.
The shit draining, man. The shit is draining as hell. Like when you're dealing with that, level of shit anyway, it does become a time when you have to unplug. But me, I just been, adamant as hell, with just being able to express my truth. But this definitely ain't gonna be no shit that I'm gonna be continuously talking about because she's not a celebrity, nor will she be a motherfucking celebrity. Like I'm not with that dumb shit. I just hate, of on how this wouldn't clarify a little earlier. I mean, as far as even with her simply saying, okay, all right, I lied. I like the dude. I was infatuated with him. Now I'm a motherfucking fatal attraction and shit. Accept me. Who wants me to send them $1,000 as well? That's all the fuck she needs to say. She can imagine that it's some other dude that like her and want to be with her and shit or whatever. That's all she got to do. I mean, if she got it like that, I'm pretty sure she don't have no problem, getting it up out of her daddy collection plate at the church or whatever. So I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I ain't tripping. Maybe this will be something that she can talk about in Bible study Sunday. Who knows? Who knows? She might want.
Right?
She might. Yeah, she's a Bible study teacher. Yeah, she teaches Bible school and stuff. So on the Sunday school, she making.
On what days do she teach Bible study?
Hey,
Because I'm confused. Because she must have missed a lot of Wednesdays and Sundays.
well, like I say, that's what she is.
Well,
That's her
I mean,
position.
I don't know. I don't know her religion, so let me be quiet out. It might be different days for her. I don't know.
That's right. But
But I do know on Sundays, I mean, whatever religion, there's a lot of people that go to church. So,
well, with her, like I said, I just wouldn't think, that some stuff like that'll be going on, from somebody, definitely the preacher's daughter. But I have seen movies and heard stories that preachers' children, preachers' kids are some of the wildest kids, right? And this is some wild stuff that did take place with her. Like I said, I just wish people would have got, the inside scoop instead of just jumping out there in the water, flapping and everything out there. Can't even swim. Just jump right out there in the water, man. But it is what it is, though.
let them drown. And you need, like I said, stop feeding into it. You got other things that, saying people like to follow you for because of your intelligence, because you can hold an audience, because you know a lot about different stuff than just beefing and going back and forth. Because that's all it seems to have been for the last couple of days since she want to lie and, do all of this, things and whatever she's doing. Because like I said, I don't be knowing who she lied with, who she interviewing, or none of that. Like I don't.
That part.
So I'm just saying you need to let this go today. Like, and that's just coming from me. I can't tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not your mama, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, in reality, I think you really need your
Oh yeah, no. That's why this is being featured tonight. This is what this call-in is about. To get all of this stuff right here out. The call-in line is open for my haters as well, for the people who may have, wanted to run along with this narrative. That's why it's open. You understand? So, aside from that, hell, I'll be back. Like I say, tomorrow, I got to turn up on Kanika tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I got to break down a little bit of this Andrew Holmes. And I'm going to have to get somebody to send Teresa that link, and we're going to take a look at a few things, man. That's just how it's going to go down. That's facts.
I mean, even with that, like I'm just saying, like when you had stopped with the nature board and you started doing other things and you saw your room started piling back up, it's because people want to know the other shit that's going on outside of what we don't know.
That's right.
Like if anybody know, like I've learned so much from you. I'm talking about just not dealing with no YouTube. I'm talking about things that I was sitting here like, damn. I even told you, you're on my side. Look at y'all. I'm so far behind and shit that I'm thinking like, damn, how the fuck y'all are talking about it and I'm just finding out about it. It's so much that we need to know about world that you need this like let them talk about the bullshit because after a while, like Carla said, it's gonna die down. But you keep feeding into the fire. That's what she wants. She wants you. It's like you still giving her attention.
No, this is not my agenda. This is just opened up,
I
because
know
like I
it's
say,
not your agenda.
yeah, people
I
wanted
know that.
to,
But I'm just
have a
saying,
big ass
let that
show
shit
and all of
go.
that. Yeah,
She
I mean,
she
no
didn't
doubt.
deserve but one motherfucking out outing for lying, and that would have been it for me. I'm just saying me. I don't know. We know men and women are different because women can say what they're gonna say and they can keep it going. But like I said, you got a whole lot of liars and a whole lot of haters that don't like and didn't like the fact that me and you were doing whatever we were doing, and because they didn't see behind the scenes of a lot of shit that we did do, of course they got mad.
Yeah,
I done been so many trolls and on YouTube, I can't even name them all, and I still see the trolls right to this day.
right.
And I'm logged, and I'm logged out of YouTube.
Hold on for a second. Okay, now for the
And
person
the
that
only
just
reason I
commented,
logged in was to call in. Because I'm not going to let nobody sit there and lie and say you put your hands on me.
I need to address this
Because
troll.
my sister and anybody else that know me, my two ones that I roll with all the way 100 on YouTube, they know damn well that they done been around me and done been here and seen, plates and breakfast, and they done seen more than anybody else done seen.
Okay,
So, oh, you what? The breakfast in bed supposed to what? Had not, what? Stop you from blacking my eye. I mean, I just didn't understand none of that. So that's why I came up here because I didn't want nobody to get that big ass lie in their head, talking about something you beat me. And what would be the reason you beat me for?
tell you, man, people crazy, yo. People are real crazy, man. I get it. I told you it's like a Lifetime movie, man. We just living this shit right now. That's all that it is. You know, I'm still,
I ain't living no Lifetime movie. No,
shit, that
no. I don't.
shit.
I like to look at Lifetime movies, but
Yeah,
they are basically lies.
right.
There's a lot of them that sometimes come on Oprah Winfrey that are real stories, but the players are the characters are different. But Lifetime, that shit ain't real. But that the stalking and all that shit that they be having in there, yeah, that'd be real.
Yeah, that should be real. But what I'm saying is when I'm dealing with, a person that's off a little bit mentally, that's caught up in some fatal attraction type of shit. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Now, very quickly, let me address this person. This troll, I already know who this troll is anyway, just because what they type. But first they asked, did I live in Charlotte and all this other shit? Then they gonna ask, do I live near Ashley Road? Look, right. When you mentioned Tuck, which is Tuckasegee, that's on the west side. Come on, man. That don't play with me and ask me, do I live near Ashley Road? Okay. You might have seen an old address. That's probably what it was, but nah, what I'm saying? I ain't off Ashley Road. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, facts.
I mean, I could have sworn they put our house out there. I mean, so they should know what goddamn road we live on. They know the road we live on.
Yeah, but see, this person that did that, just tells me that, they know just a tad bit, about Charlotte, so that's why they put that on there asking if I stayed off Ashley Road. And undoubtedly what they seen was an old address. That's all that it is. That's all that it is. Uh, and then there's another
Oh
troll.
wow.
This other troll asks if I'm working with Latanya Jones. I'm not working with anybody. If so, do I think that she is mentally unstable? No, I just think that Latanya has a very vivid, I will say, imagination with some things. And I will say that, she's not a person to discredit, with things that she's saying. Just know, you know, that, you know, some of the things that she does say and talk about, you know, they don't really hit direct with what she's talking about, you know. But I'm not going to get on here and then say, you know, that a person is mentally unstable because them having a channel and, you know, they're formulating their own content, you know, by having dialogue about what they see fit that's going on with carbonation, if you catch my drift. You know, I'm not a channel holder set to for no reason whatsoever throw somebody on the bus or disrespect them. Okay, so we can do a call in on, you know, that one day too. You know what I mean? Like I said, that's content as well. You know, people, a lot of
I
people
was
think
gonna
that,
say this not a call in about
you know what I'm saying?
no Tanya and about no where
That's
you live at.
that's
If
extreme
they want to
troll.
know that, they can hit your inbox on that.
That's extreme
You
trollism.
know,
You know what I'm saying?
it's so many people that, you know, pick with that girl. Like, you know, even when I used to look at her, like, you know, it was so many trolls that used to go in on that girl. It don't make sense. Like, you know, leave her alone. I mean, that's what's wrong with everybody. Y'all got to pick out something and just take a look in the fucking mirror.
That too. That would be great if people did that. But a lot of these side comments from trolls, people read these things and they actually run with them. You know, even the lies from videos, like the video that was showed about me, that obviously is a lie. Hell, you know, I ain't even gonna waste my time showing what the reply was to
What
me.
happened? What happened about a video?
Oh no, the video that was being played, you know, on the show tonight, you know, the featuring show tonight, you know, about me
I thought I was
from
going to say, I thought somebody
involvement.
said she had a video of you. I was
Oh
going to say,
yeah,
shit, well,
nah.
having the lie she gonna tell, because she just said she have a picture, so I had a picture and then went to a video.
Man, that shit is crazy, man. It
Because
is what
everything
it
I
is.
saw, it was a black screen on your end, so I'm just trying to see what video did. I mean, what part did she see of you?
I'm telling you, that's why I say it's a Lifetime movie, yo. This that Fatal Attraction shit right here. Yeah, she thought that it was going to be something in her head, you know, which obviously it wasn't. And I'm also going to debunk too while I'm on here tonight by her saying that the person that's named Beam Team 11 is either me or you that she was talking about today. As we end this call, I'm going to call that person. You understand? To debunk that as well. You see, because I'll be through with this bullshit any motherfucking way. I ain't gonna be talking about this shit every day. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that just to be able to show everybody on screen so they can see, in fact, that Beam Team 11 is not misread, not Miss World, and is not World News. Okay, just so we can get an understanding out here, and that's facts.
Somebody that made a page, Beam Team. Okay, this is like the page I put up when I was on Instagram, and somebody had put World News when they had. Remember I showed you and you didn't know, and
Yeah,
I had to post it on my page and say this is because they had most of your subscribers subscribing to it when they had put people's faces out and all this shit. Man, they just messy as fuck. They do anything, and I mean, and we all know who behind that. There's only two or three people because well, I'll tell you that later. But anyway, look, I call her and text her through my motherfucking self. Ain't nothing punkish about me. I'm not scared of nobody. I ain't scared to die. If I die today or tomorrow, my kids will be okay. The only person I worry about is that one in there that I got that birthed me. You know what I'm saying? My dad gone. So at the end of the day, I don't have to troll nobody. I'm gonna come in there. I'm gonna come and I'm gonna come as myself. If you block me, you block me. But I called her my goddamn self. I didn't go as no troll. So why would I troll her? Troll her on what? What do I need to say to her that I can't goddamn it say? I done said everything to her.
that's crazy.
There's nothing else I need to say to her. Nothing.
Well, like I
Now,
said,
whatever else she think that you might be doing, I mean, you know, of course she's gonna always put you in there because she's still in her feelings. She's really hurt, world. That girl cried like a baby. I mean, I don't know what the fuck you did, but she hurt. So she gotta get her get back because you hurt her.
well, I ain't fuck all that get back
I
shit.
don't know
She
what the
crazy.
conversations could have been. I ain't gonna sit here and lie because I won't there. Just like I told her, don't put me in the shit, but just don't fucking lie on me either. But of course, she had to throw her little lies on in there, which I mean, it don't matter.
See, that shit is crazy,
But
man.
I really think I think this need to end, like for real, because I'm tired of. and I know people, call themselves looking out for me. I know they do because a lot of people, you know, said that they, got an attachment to me. They didn't have to see my face, but people know I don't have no malice in me unless you mess with me. I don't go around picking with people. It's not hard to forgive people because I can't sit here and be mad and angry and try to, live a life because of what somebody did a year ago or because what somebody. No, I don't do that. No, that's not me. I have to forgive and keep going. So I don't. I don't know why this gotta keep being addressed because it's irritating. And when
Well,
people hit me,
it ain't
it's
gonna be
because they
addressed by
think that
me.
they want, they think I should know something, and I really don't be wanting to know because let them talk. Because when I see that they can get content in their room, or when I can see that they can get more than 100 and some views without just trying to talk on something in general, then I might come and check you out. Then I might come and log back in and say, oh, he got some content now, or she got some content now,
I
other than World,
don't think that's gonna happen.
or other than anybody,
I
whoever
don't
the
think it's
next
gonna happen.
person gonna be. It's always got to be somebody for the content and your views to go up.
I don't think. I seriously don't think it's gonna happen. You don't have a lot of creative people on here, So they got to do that. I feel them though. If I couldn't do anything else other than this, I'd jump on the world news train too, cause world news trending like a motherfucker. Hell yeah, I'd have jumped on that mud too. I'd have been talking about world. Hell yeah, man. Shit, fuck that shit. I'm talking about world news. That's right. That's right. I done blew up this sector right here. Yeah, I'm the second coming right now. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I ain't tripping. Is it anything else you want to address to any one of them or anybody or her ass in general?
I don't need to address none of them because, like I said, at the end of the day, I done had conversations with motherfuckers, and they know my standpoint on a lot of shit. So it ain't no need for me to address them, him, her, none of that. Because at the end of the day, I said what I said, I meant what I meant, and that's all. I'm just trying to get it to you for you to see to stop giving this bitch juice. God damn, she already crazy over a fucking black screen. So you talking about it, you're just giving her more, ammunition to keep going.
Black screen
Move
is
on to
crazy,
something
man.
else. Stop addressing her. Stop. I mean, I ain't gonna say address her. Stop responding to anybody that's gonna make a video. Let them keep making them. Who gives a fuck?
Black screen, man. A black screen powerful. I think powerful, man. I ain't even know it was
Shit.
this powerful right
I
here.
wish I can get. I mean, can you? I mean, do you know anybody I can get some money out and I can do a black screen?
I mean, one thing about it is, what I'm saying, you gotta make sure that they feel your voice, and they like hearing your voice, they might be able to, I
Well,
don't know.
shit, I done fucked up because I got a raspy voice. Only time my shit is not like this is when I'm making love, and I can't make love through a screen, so I guess I'm gonna be broke as a motherfucker. I'm sorry. Damn.
It
Oh,
is
that could
what it
make me a
is.
goddamn couple bucks.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We gotta deal with it now. We gotta deal with it now. We got to deal with it.
Yeah, that's all. That's all the game. We scam and shit so much. I'm just trying to see another way we can scam. We do so much stealing and scamming and damning and all this shit. God damn. As
Okay.
much money as we supposed to have had, why the fuck we still here?
That's what I'm like. But let them tell it that we've been
I want to be
broke
in a house
since.
like T.I. and Tiny. I want to be in a house like that.
Yeah, let them tell it
Shit,
though,
I want
man.
to be
I'm
in the
taking
gate where
everything.
you got to punch the number in and have the security guard so I can get in. So my husband or my wife, I was like, I want to be like that. That's the scamming I'ma do.
I damn T.I.
The fuck
Tiny
I'ma look
got
like taking a couple $100 for some motherfucker buy it or I ain't tell you to donate and you still out here after I told you that and I think that was unfair because you teaching people things free and some people you charge, and I'm like, well, you can't be both ways. Either you gonna do it for free or you're not. But you, with the kind of heart you got, you still did it for free. And what did I say? Nothing. Because I mean, I can't. You can't change a person how they, how they want. Your blessings come in different ways.
Well, like I say, I ain't even tripping on that shit. Even the people that I did help out that wasn't appreciative of that, I'm glad that they showed me that. This is another, stepping stone in the process of learning and being aware out here on social media. I won't fuck with them again. I won't fuck with them again, and I'm not going to extend my hand. It is what it is. Whether people watch my content, support me or not, this what I do and this what I'm gonna continue to do. Fuck them, fuck them.
Yep. Well, you know my number. You know I'm always here. So, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You could see your own goddamn beaming, goddamn it. But, these trolls, boy, I tell you. And they steady goddamn record every motherfucking thing. So all y'all that's recording my voice and I see my face, since I'm supposed to look like I forgot the way all them comments said. But when that picture got slapped up there on that bitch page, y'all was shocked on it. Y'all thought I was an ugly motherfucker, didn't you? Shocked your ass. No, no, no. That's why that picture came down so fast. Because you thought that some motherfucker would sit up there and say I was ugly. Ain't nothing ugly about me, motherfucker. And if it was, guess what? I ain't gonna make myself seem like I'm ugly in the motherfucker way. You supposed to love yourself first, because if you don't, then ain't nobody else gonna love you. And I'm done with this bullshit. This the end of me talking. I'm logging back off. I stay on so you stay on, but after this, I'm logging back out. I don't got no more to say. I just wanted to clear that part up. If you got them to beat me, then I'm pretty sure a motherfucker would have called down here and saw your ass locked up. If I could take a one out on a motherfucker for exposing my motherfucking safety, you motherfucker think I ain't gonna take you? Man, what? Yeah, okay. Well, catch up with you on that one. But I'll be down in the chat.
That's what it is, and I appreciate you calling in. And I talk to you.
All right.
Right. Okay, to the haters, y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all losing big time right now. Like I said, that's why I set up this call in to be able to go a hell of a lot deeper, into all of this right here. Now, what I'm gonna do, is just say, hey, yo, man, get your facts and shit straight. Like I say, man, come on, man. Get your motherfucking facts straight, man. Don't hey look at here, y'all. They gotta be jumping for the opportunity and shit, cause y'all niggas infatuated with me so motherfucking much that y'all playing shit like y'all dislike me or whatever, man. That shit gonna be all right. You gonna be all right. And shout out to Miss Red. Shout out to Miss World. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, to everybody that's up in the chat, man. Y'all already know, man. Haters, man, hey, they be trying like a motherfucker, man. Clout chasing, is the new 20s. You feel me? 2020 is clout chasing out here. Extreme clout chasing, going wild, clout chasing, going rogue, clout chasing, just, made easily and accessible to anybody. Like, that's what the fuck is going on. And shout out, you know what I'm saying, to Dave. I see you, bro, already. You know what I'm saying? I put my condolences in a little earlier, man. Special shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? I already told you, man, I'm gonna be hitting you up anyway. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with that situation. I already know. My heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to the family. I'm not gonna get too deep into it right now, because more than likely, you know what I'm saying, we'll be discussing this. You feel me? But like I say, man, positive energy to you, positive energy to the family, positive energy to the chat and everybody that's rocking with me right now. I think at this time as well, you know what I'm saying, that I'm gonna ask right now, man, y'all drop them praying hands in the chat, man, for my brother David, man. Facts. That's right. I'm gonna do a moment of silence on this one, okay, family? And that's facts right there. I appreciate everybody that put them praying hands, you know what I'm saying, them together hands, you know what I'm saying, out in that chat right there, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Ain't nothing but positive vibes over here. You know, we'll take a second out, you know, from getting done what we need to get done and what we're talking about to be able to acknowledge definitely when one of our peoples, one of our brothers, you know what I'm saying, is going through one of them situations, life occurring situations, life altering situations. Yo, it is what it is, man. That's all that positive energy you see in the chat right there by way of social media. You know, if I could reach out to you right now, you know what I'm saying, and give you a hug, brother, you know what I'm saying, I would, you know what I'm saying, but just, you know, take my word for it. And like I say, I've been through some hell of a situations in my life, you know what I'm saying, and I got through those things, and you will definitely get through this thing as well, man. Special shout out to you. You know what I mean? For real. That's right, man. Prayers up. Prayers up. Prayers up. That's right. And like I say right now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get over to what I had planned to do. I'm gonna go ahead, you know what I'm saying, and show this last receipt, you know, from the person, you know what I'm saying, that's saying that I'm a troll. You know, it is what it is, you know, and you know, to the caller, you don't even have to. Like I said, I'm about to do that now, you know, while that I'm live. I'm gonna go ahead and get on over to this account because like I said, I just wanna, you know, lay this to rest. I got too much other stuff to be doing. You understand? I got too much other stuff to be talking about, you know. So before anybody add me or, you know, Miss Red, Miss World into anything, you know, make sure you get at us first, okay? You know, make sure that you hear the correct version, the legitimate version. Don't just be, you know, hating and shit on a motherfucker and just like, yo, I'm about to go online with this motherfucking shit. I'm about to get it popping at this bit. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that because I'm going specifically to my inbox. Matter of fact, the World News inbox. And I'm going to go ahead and send that message out now. That's right. We're going to go ahead and get this receipt, man. Because I swear, man, y'all got all the motherfucking sense out here, man. Y'all, hey, man, look at here. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and put that in there. You know, I'm going to go ahead and make this call now. You know, make sure that they know, in fact, that I am calling. And let me go ahead and switch this sign on over. And I will go ahead and get this receipt, you know what I'm saying, on the Beam team. Right now, that account, you know, that was accused of being either me or Miss World, okay? Facts. Right. Okay, okay. And I meant, you know what? And I'm sending out the wrong call. You know, if you're listening right now, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just called from the inbox. So let me switch over now. Yeah, let me switch over now. You know what I'm saying? I told you to call that I was calling from the wrong damn account. My bad, but that's what generally takes place when you got numerous accounts on social media. So let me switch back over right quick. We'll make sure that we get this receipt right here. You know, I don't want a totally different narrative to be written. You know, definitely don't want that to happen right there because you know y'all quick to do that shit right there. Yeah, y'all quick to do that. And I can't answer yet because I want to be able to show this on screen. You know, I give me a second. You know what I'm saying? As I'm switching over, and I'm almost definitely give you a call. That wouldn't have happened if I would have been on point, but I'm not. I'm tired as fuck. It's like 12:30. I've been dealing with this shit. I got other shit. You know what I'm saying that I gotta do. Motherfuckers gotta make moves and shit. Like but it is what it is, man. Let's go ahead and get these receipts on the way, man. Let's get these receipts all the way on deck, man. You gotta hold on 1 second. I can't answer the phone yet. I can't answer yet. I cannot answer the phone yet. Now I'm on World News 11. Okay. I'm on World News 11 now. Now let me try and make this call. Make sure we get this receipt out. I don't want nobody to be thinking crazy and shit. Okay, facts. thought I heard something.
Hey there. I'm here.
Okay, hey, that's what's up. Okay, like I said, I just wanted to, put this out here so people wouldn't be thinking, that the Beam Team was fake news or misread or misworld. You understand? That's the only thing.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm not. But and in fact, I know she's right now your chat. Oh, she's in your chat. As I know.
Oh wow. Well, that's what's up. Well, I know they definitely feel crazy as hell right now. She feel crazy as hell just to hear that it's not either me or Miss Red. You feel me? So it is what it is. And
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna close out on that one then. Ain't nothing else I got to say.
All right.
All right. And like I say, that was that right there, as you can see, what I'm saying, that was done, clarification. You feel what I'm saying? So I want y'all, what I'm saying, to get your facts straight, get your lies together. You feel me? And like, come on, man, y'all gotta do a little better than this right here, man. Ain't no future in this level of bullshitting and fuckery out here on social media, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Put them ones in the chat, man. We ain't playing over here. We ain't just talking over here. That's right. You know how the Beam Team roll, man. You know it ain't nothing but real ones in my chat, man. I don't do that fake stuff. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that rogue mainstream cloud chasing and all that shit over here. You know what I'm saying? We bring that raw. And a lot of these shows I done called into and I had conversations with people and shit and all that. Like I say, man, y'all stay look at here, man. Stop. Stop praying on my downfall, man. You feel me? I would play that big, but subject to being hit with a copyright strike, I ain't even gonna do it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, man, good night, and I'm out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let y'all have that shit. Y'all go out there and tell whatever the fuck you want to tell, and read this story and that story and all that shit or whatever. I will not be dealing with that shit. Y'all enjoy your night. We're gonna be back to our regularly scheduled program tomorrow. The AM edition may be a little late coming out. You know what I'm saying? I might even be able to smash y'all out with a noon edition, over at Willie Beamer, man. We'll probably, what I'm saying, go hard on some music or whatever on the Beamer, man. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Or we'll get a 20-minute workout or whatever. If y'all want to get a 20-minute workout, that's how we can do that thing. But like I say, once again, shout out to the chat. Let me get up out of here. Of course, you can hear my voice. My shit done been out for about 4 or 5 fucking days anyway. I had a little baby cold. I done went through all type of shit, man. But like I said, I'm gonna keep on pushing forward and I'm gonna keep on doing what it do. And just know that as always, you already know that World News will be in the building.